All right, guys, so let's talk about the style of this bike. I myself do like the bike. It's not necessarily my style 100%. I prefer a more aggressive look, something like a mountain bike, something like a Be Cool, something like a Super 73. So this is definitely not my style bike. However, it definitely does have a category and a fit for a certain type of criteria. So if you guys like the look of the bike, definitely take a look. And I just wanted to show you guys, it has a nice little basket here. You could put a book bag, you could put a purse, you could put something in here, maybe a bag of food if you're driving around the city, which is a really nice feature. And then back here, you guys have the rack right here where you're able to maybe tie on a cooler, tie on a backpack, or even add extra seating if that's something you guys wanted to do. So as far as mod outs on this bike, definitely possible. Really quickly, I just want to show you guys the screen. The operating system of this bike and the screen looks very, very nice. It looks very futuristic. And you can tell it's up to date with the 2023 models. You know, every year these things get better and better. The operating systems get better. The look gets better. And this just has an overall great feel. So one thing I did want to mention about the bike is it is very similar to a lot of other e-bikes on the market. What you'll find on a lot of e-bikes when you guys are purchasing them online is that they all use some very similar components. For example, the shifter, this thing is on almost every single e-bike that we own, the same product, the same look. The brakes are very similar to all the other ones we own. And the battery is very similar as well. So what's gonna make you guys want to buy this Freedare compared to a lot of other bikes on the market like VeloWave or any of these Chinese brands? I would have to personally say it's definitely the ability to connect this to your smartphone, have these smartphone capabilities, have this anti-theft, be able to check the system through the smartphone, make sure everything's working properly, and just have the overall smart features that come with this bike. So we're in the parking lot here in Fort Lauderdale, and I'm just gonna do some loops on this bike of turning at speeds a little bit safer rather than on the road. Unfortunately, me and Mark had a little bit of an accident the other day, riding bikes a little bit too quick. We almost hit a car, so we like to do it in a safer area. But yeah, this thing, wow. Yeah, I mean, I'm hitting 20 miles per hour. I'm turning this thing. Turn radius feels very, very nice. Brakes are a little, the brakes are not quite as aggressive as I would prefer to be going at these high speeds. One more little loop right here. We're gonna do a nice little sharp turn right here. One more sharp turn right here. Let's see what we got. Very nice, very nice, very nice sharp turn. Boom, back to the right. Now we're going into the left. One more sharp turn, sharp turn, sharp turn. Wow. Yeah, having a really good time on this e-bike. Handles very, very nice. So let's go take this thing onto the streets, see what it's got to offer. So one thing I wanted to test out on this is the suspension. It's a very common suspension. I see a lot of e-bikes having a very similar one with the preload and everything. But, you know, honestly, it's nothing special, guys. It's just a regular suspension that a lot of other e-bikes offer. So I'm not gonna go too in-depth into suspension, but I'm sure you guys can look up the specs online if needed.